How about now? I don't know why. It keeps turning it off on Kick. Hopefully YouTube's got sound now. So can you hear the music, guys? I mean, I've asked Ojin to test this about 6 times and he keeps giving me the thumbs up. Okay, so the music is by MFCC. I will get you their link now. If anyone could support AK, if you're not already, please drop her a follow. God. When I have to find a link in my myriad of links. Because I'm watching everybody on Restream. There we go. Found them. Copy link. Come over to Kick. There we go. So the random music I'm listening to is from a group called MFCC. They do loyalty, copyright-free background music. So I'll just make sure I actually get the right link. Not the massive mega link that it wants to give me. Talking about 6 pages of link. There we go. So give them a check out on YouTube. They're also on Spotify, which is Spotify, where I'm listening to them. But yeah, they do fantastic little background musics. And I've picked up the wrong colour again. This is a thing today, folks. Getting the wrong colours. I want the copper colour. Because it's a darker copper colour than I used previously. I have to admit, I look like I'm out of some kind of sci-fi game with this headgear on. If I coloured it orange, I could even say I was a Star Wars rebel pilot. Yeah, Spotify. It's a new name. We're calling it Spotify from now on. I haven't got sound alerts and things over here yet. I've got to reach affiliate before they'll allow me to add them. Yeah, it's like I'm called Foxy Foxzilla. Spotify is now Spotify's new nickname. So, I'm going to get on with Sims video before I change my mind. You know, I should get back into Sims again. I haven't played that in ages. Yes, Foxy Foxzilla is my finally official name from AK, despite the fact I've almost had a new nickname every time I've come in. Usually somebody else's name. She has the mum syndrome. Where you go through all the names of all your kids before you finally get to the right one. Thanks, guys. Much appreciated. I don't just do mini painting. I am a variety streamer. So I do play games. Speaking of, at some point, somebody needs to teach me to play Fortnite. AK. Also, anyone here play, You don't play it anymore. Okay. You have to teach me to play the other one then. Speaking of, anyone here play creepy games like, say, Demonologist or Phasmophobia? Because I'm thinking about starting up Fright Night Fridays. Won't you be streaming yourself those days? Or no, it's your night off, isn't it? Movie night. Don't worry. I will be uploading them to YouTube so you can watch them in post stream. Oh, I'm not talking about this Friday. I've got a lot of things to set up long before I really start Fright Night Fridays.
Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff coming this week.
There's a lot of I've got a lot of deliveries this week and a lot of work to catch up on. My place of voluntary employment may not be around soon, which is Elm Wildlife, because they're under pressure to relocate and need the funds to relocate. And my boss is absolutely awesome, actually. Yeah, we've all got to have our nights off, AK. Don't feel guilty about it, please.
Everyone needs time off.
You all need time off. We all need family time. We all have real life stuff. I always upload my videos, so even if I've been streaming, you may not get to be on when I stream them, but you can back watch them if you so choose to. It's like right now, I'm streaming on 2 platforms. I'm here on Kick, and I'm also over on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm using Restream to do it. I will probably start using Restream for Twitch as well. I will be giving Twitch 1 day a week eventually. I have to drive from Buffalo, New York to Gorroton, Connecticut. Sorry, trying to read this for ants. To bring my son home from the Navy. Oh! Well, I hope he has a nice homecoming. Got a few friends in the armed forces still. Some have retired now because they're in their 40s. Ooh, what to paint next? Now, do I carry on with the high elves or do I let them dry? Or do I start basing your leviathans?
If you're going to do Leviathans, it'll probably be easier with this one.
Give me your leviathan and I will find a... I don't know, have we got a decent silver to start him in?
It's not silver.
Oh,
It's a bad and black.
black. They're black. Okay, there we go. Found it.
Bad and black, you need.
One Abaddon black, and given the size, that brush.
I better send you a link, can I, of what colour scheme for him, yeah?
Be careful with Twitch and oh, don't worry. With Twitch, I will not be multi-streaming. Twitch gets an exclusive night to itself, so I keep within its rules and terms and conditions for affiliates. I also have a different overlay set up for them as well. Here, I keep it simple. I normally have foxes and all sorts all over, but yeah, because today I'm doing this, I'm just...
Send in the link into
Yeah.
the chat.
I am aware about the multi-stream. It's me that usually tells everyone, don't multi-stream with Twitch. They get antsy over it.
There's the link. You want the colour scheme for the
Okay, so I've just been sent the reference image I need for this won't stay stood up model. I hate you, model. I want you to know that. I assembled you and I still hate you. Right. Excuse me while I abuse my model. My
Hey, don't-
Ogin's model.
Yes, thank you. It's got a siege claw and a siege drill.
Yes. And I hated assembling this thing, as anyone that's watched that
You
YouTube
also
knows.
liked doing it because it was a challenge. You mistake.
That kept falling apart.
No,
That
this-
kept falling apart.
This one was the one you hated.
No, these 2 claws kept falling apart.
This was...
And that one wouldn't stay stood up. Excuse the domestics, folks.
I'll beat you up later.
Oh, YouTube's about 10 minutes behind. Wow. So if you're on Kick, you're seeing it about 30 seconds in real time. On YouTube, I apologise. You've got about 10 minutes delay.
Have you got the link?
I'm... right. Now I'm going to be old. Right. You sent me a link. Where did you send me the link?
YouTube.
You sent it on my...
In
on
the
my
feed.
YouTube. It's just purples. It sounds like... Right, I'm just going to go and switch over to my restream so I can see everybody's stuff. Because I'm trying to read Kick while people are posting to me over on my YouTube and I'm missing everybody.
Pour up.
Okay, so I'm just going to go and put that drying paint in the water pot a minute. So where are we? Kick, YouTube. Pour up. Right. I'm just going to say it. Send it to my Discord, please.
Oh, on Discord.
Oh, typical. Ojin's not on Discord. There is a rewind feature on YouTube. Really?
Yes.
Why did I not know about the rewind feature on YouTube? Okay, I need to get on with this video, lol, and then I need to eat, lol. I'm gonna say this, AK. Eat first, then video. Or get food and eat while doing video. That's what I do. But then, I multitask. I'm crazy like that.
Waiting for it to load. Discord doesn't.
Okay. So that's why they're behind. Ah, so the rewind feature is because they're behind on YouTube. See, now I'm reading everything in 30 seconds delay. Can't win.
There. Discord.
Thank you. I heard my Discord dink. Wow. This is a big link. Right, so now I'm going to open... Excuse me while I can't read everyone's chats again now. I need a reference tool before I start painting this thing. So I know where to base it with the Abaddon black. Okay, now I'm looking at it. I may as well have just sprayed it black.
Stand up.
Yeah, I may as well have sprayed it black.
Could get the other one, which you haven't glued together yet.
No. If you give me the other one, I'm going to start playing tennis with it.
Oh, I got the Deathwing models back here as well.
Are the Deathwing models assembled?
They need to be cut off their sprues.
Then no, they can stay over there. Right, so everything, effectively, is black. Except for the details. Yeah, which is loads of it. Okay. Right, so we're just going to hastily give it a quick brush over with some black, which looks like oil. And I can tell what we didn't do on it. There's release agents coming through the base coat.
Wash it. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't... I keep forgetting this with the Forge World. Got to drop them into a bowl of washing up liquid, give them a quick scrub, dry them off, and then spray them 2 days later. Because then we know they're dry. I mean, I can put an image up if everyone wants to see it. See you later, AK. Just Purple's left you a Discord message. Oh! Okay, never mind. AK left you a Discord message to just Purples. See, I'm having a ditzy afternoon. Now, I blame it on the thunderstorms and the humidity and not letting me sleep for the past 2 weeks. And if you say I'm having a blonde moment, I'm going to pin you down and bleach your hair, Ojin.
Really? Pin me down?
Yes. In a non-enjoyable way.
Still be enjoyed. Oh,
I'm married to a pervert. Probably should have just sprayed this black. In fact, I'm tempted to take it outside and respray it. Why on earth did I decide to... I think it's because I was under the impression I was going to paint it green. But then we found out that the Horus Heresy aren't green at all. They're black and cream.
yeah. They go green after
Yeah,
Horus Heresy.
after the whole Horus Heresy, when they get a new look.
Yeah. After their Primarch goes missing.
Tomorrow's going back to normal temperatures. Hooray!
What's that, 40 degrees?
So is that... Do whatever we like temperatures. Yeah. No! No! No white blobs where I want black. Boo! I used to do this professionally, but I am so out of practice that I may as well be a newbie at this again now. Because the plastics and the resins have all changed. And they were just introducing fine cast when I quit. Okay, so... Alright, let's get you lot talking in chat. Favourite games and why? Alien Absolution. Okay. I don't think I've... Oh, I think I might have seen one of my friends play Alien Absolution briefly. Is that the one where the aliens literally pour at you? Or am I thinking of a different... Or did I say pour at you? I mean, you know, pour out like water from certain directions at you.
No, that's Dark Descent.
Or is that Dark Descent?
Alien Isolation is you're playing Helen Ripley's daughter.
Okay. Well, this shows you how not nerdy I am when it comes to aliens. Didn't get into it because my brother liked it. My brother's the one that left me with cane mort phobia, which is a fear of zombies. It's a fear I'm going to have to get over eventually, somehow. Why is there a grass seed on this model? Ah, I see Botrix is finally working. Didn't want to work earlier. Just try to kill zombies. I have a hard time with zombies in shooting games in general. Now, as much as I love Halo, I despise the Flood. Although I've also gotten good at killing the Flood. Very good. With sticky blue spiders and shotguns. It's in D&D games that I play, so I play things like Baldur's Gate 3. That's one of the games I will be playing at weekends over on Twitch. We think even Fable, where the zombies aren't exactly scary, I'm still terrified of them. But I try to overcome this fear and kill them with extreme prejudice. Although, funny enough, I'm okay with Dragia, which are just Viking zombies. Yeah, I'm not too keen on the newer Fables. I lost interest after Fable 3 when they started really fluffing things up. Let's get right in there with this black brush. So glad I've got a new set of these coming because I'm going to ruin these brushes. So glad I don't have to be too accurate with this either, because everything's just going to be black. So, favourite games for me. I mean, that's actually a difficult one. Although I would have to say it would have been the Legacy of Kain series. So we're looking at everything from Blood Omen to Blood Omen 2, the Soul Reavers 1 and 2, and Defiance. Although Blood Omen 2 was a really weird one, to be honest, because it's all about the paradox that occurs in Soul Reaver 2. And they all interconnect, so they are a game series. It's about a vampire named Kain and a Saracen priest turned vampire by Kain called Raziel as they battle against the Wheel of Fate in their world Nosgoth. And I loved it because of all the twists and turns in the storyline and the depth of the characters. Even the NPCs were interesting. So you often stopped to listen to the NPCs to find out what was going on, because you can find out little tidbits of information by stopping listening to them. Another game series that I liked up until the reboot was the Thief series. So we're talking everything from Dark Project to the Metal Age to... well, they called it Dark Project. It was also called Dark Prophecy, depending where you lived. So Metal Age and Deadly Shadows. Although Deadly Shadows was a pale comparison to its predecessors, the story was still on point. Where you played a thief called Garrett, who turned out to be the global balancer, but never wanted to admit it. So I like things with mysteries and twists and turns and some depth to them. Not just, here you are, point, shoot, that's it. I like to understand the world I'm in and be engaged and immersed in it. Probably why I like Baldur's Gate, actually. This poor brush. It's being so badly abused. I'm sorry, number 1 brush. See, it's got a little number just there if you can see it. Probably not because of the light. So, aside from Baldur's Gate and Starfield, I don't want to hear about Starfield. What games are people looking forward to coming out this year? Oh, and just to clarify, no, it's not the pronouns thing. That doesn't bother me. I like that people have choice. It's the laziness of Bethesda that bothers me. And how they get away with it time and time again. And they're getting worse each time. That's why I want nothing to do with Starfield right now. I feel like I'm in some kind of 1970s jazz club now. Sorry, going off camera again. I really do need to find a way to adjust that camera to my comfort zone. That's my brush for horrible jobs. There it is. This brush is already ruined. Don't care if it splays out anymore. My nose would stop itching, that'd be great. I swear, noses just they know when to itch and be annoying, don't they? All this to get into all those annoying little gaps that don't want to be painted. Actually, arguably, this horrible old brush might be just a bit better for the job, being an old wash brush. Nose is itching again. Right, fine. Where's my emery board? There. Stop itching. It's probably that time of day when the grass pollens are settling lower. Worst part for someone like me. Hay fever. Oh, I do have a Discord where you can chat with this restream as well. If you're in my Discord channel. If not, just follow my link, either the Lone Wolf Clan. Yeah, the Lone Wolf Clan link should take you there. It's the Lone Wolf Clan Discord after all. Join up, go through all the joining processes to make sure you're not a bot. And then look for the streaming selection. And in there you will find one called Restream Live Chat. And if you're not a member of any of the streaming platforms but like to watch people on it, at least then you can join the chat. really does look like I've just dipped it in oil. This one sounds like a cat wrote a bad tune. Is this one called by them? Okay, so this one's called Slow Beat. And I think we'll skip it. There we go. Just going to miniaturize my OBS because I can't see a thing going on. The top of the paintbrush just came off in my mouth. Dried blue paint.
New paint?
Oh, it's the paint off of that. It's in my mouth. It's stuck on my teeth. What the heck? I didn't even chew it. Ah. There. Yum. Paint. It's because I'm not scared of damaging this already damaged paintbrush. I can really push it into the gaps that I couldn't do with the other one. Speaking of the other one, fine, lie down then. Get it out of the paint pot before it ruins the brush. Put them in there so they're out the way and safe. Right. Okay, so That's what we're painting. I'll now drop this link in Kik as well. There you go. That's what I'm referencing to paint. So anyone here play the Steam version of Halo Master Chief Collection at all? Just gonna... There it is. Load up my proper restreams chat. I might be able to see what's said then.
Yeah. Because you had the...
I've got the OBS version doc up and oh my goodness. I have to read HTML as much as chat. There we go. Might have to get more bad and black after this. I've used quite a lot of it.
Okay. I'll do that next time.
Although I might just cheat. I'm going to do the top half of him, I think. And then I will take him outside and spray the rest and cheat. Get the air gun out. Air spray him.
Don't shoot strangling that was easier, but we used the white instead.
Well, I thought it was going to be painted bottle green, so I sprayed him according to thinking he was being... What?
Oh. I kept showing you.
Yeah, you showed me the other one. Still, not the end of the world. I can still make the contrasts work. Even if I've got to ruin my already ruined brush. Just to get into all these bits that you really are annoying to get at now. That's why I don't like doing assembled models. Yeah, I wonder what my old mate favours at the moment in the Codex Astartes collection. Let's try and contact him after all these years. Don't want some of this not being black because it's going to be a different colour anyway.
Yeah, probably like a silver or rustic, a rusted thing for the blades and the drill bits.
He wants me to do weathering despite the fact that I don't have rusty weathering kits.
You're a very demanding person.
Yes, you are very demanding.
You like
Probably new ways of doing weathering now as well. I'll have to go look that up. Nom 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 nom. I'm just going to go test my chat a minute. Here we go. Test, test. Make sure that it is actually getting my...
Yeah.
It's not that. Apparently my restream isn't working now.
Ah. Everything seems to go wrong.
Ah, Willow Link still needs changing on Botrix. I knew I forgot something. There we go. So that's the YouTube one up. And that still will take you to where you need to go. It will instantly redirect you, but they've just relocated the links to a new location. So yeah, right. Restream's working again now. I can see your chats. I had another donk. Stop my paint from drying. Stay. Stay. I'm wearing more than I'm painting on the model now. Oh, it's Kilo. Was watching but wouldn't let me sign in. On?
Yeah, it's... YouTube's on that issue as well. Stay signed in.
Aware of the login. Let me see. Let me just go get the link to that chat for folks. It's in the Lone Wolf channel. It will appear on my restream if you post in it. There you go. There it is. So I'm going to post that up here. Hopefully this will appear everywhere. So... and I will post it in Kick as well because that's read-only on Restream. So there we go. That should give you the link if you can't log into Kick or YouTube, because I am aware they are getting a bit iffy on login issues recently. I've had issues with Kick myself. That will allow you to still chat with me. Your chat feed will still appear on the chat for ants on the side of the stream. And you can also see what other people are commenting on the different platforms through that Discord as well. So it allows you to join the chat. Hi, hi. You've signed in on the YouTube. I would love to add you to my Restream mod team, but apparently I have to pay to have more than one mod. And that sounds a bit silly to me. Although actually it helps because it means I've got Ojin signed into Kick and you signed in onto YouTube.
I'm actually signed into YouTube as well.
Oh, he's on both. But yeah, I've got him on thingy. Yeah, I mean, he wants you to join a premium service, which is a bit crazy. I'm just going to dink you the link in your own Discord messages. And so there you go. So Restream Foxstream live chat actually puts you into my Restream chat, so I can see all of you. You can see the Restream feed at the same time. Hey, how's it going? Painting was watching. Let me sign in. Yeah, right. That's my private messages with you. So I always keep saying to folks, if you can't donate to any charities links that I've got going, you can still do as a big solid by sharing that link and finding people that could donate to it. It's a link that we're all dealing with at the moment. He's using GoFundMe so that we can all just use the same thing and see the target. Any idea where to get terrain concrete from? Terrain concrete. Forge World?
Yeah. Forge World and GW actually have.
GW have some of that stuff. Failing that, try Troll Traders. They might still be live on Twitch right now. They are one of my featured channels. They might have some of the stuff on their store as well. Moulding stuff. Do you mean green stuff? And yes, it is called
Green stuff.
green stuff.
It is green stuff.
Want to make a diorama. Okay. Let me just hop onto YouTube a minute. Painting minis. Need to do a thing for you. Can review and remove managing moderator. Can there we go. Right, we'll just make you the admin type moderator. There. Still wearing more. Let me just check. Okay, so Troll Traders come offline, but Miniatures Den is on. There's also Reaper's Minis. He does some stuff sometimes to do with terrain. So if I send you Reaper's Mini stuff. Now you should get it. It's like plaster. Yeah, that might be the solid green stuff. It's a putty green stuff, which I have actually got some around somewhere. Somewhere. No idea where I've put it for the minute, but I do know I have some. Yeah, it is actually called green stuff. You can get a pate version and a liquid green version of it. Let's see if I can find some for you. while I'm just taking a break while this chassis bit dries so I can upturn it in a minute.
I can do it quicker. Send the link on Discord.
Green Stuff World by Kickstarter. Wow, that's a lot of green stuff. That's not really what we're looking for. Element Games do it. It's another place I hang out. Yeah, it's literally just called Green Stuff though. It comes in all kinds of colours. You can get blue, green, white, grey, black. It's just the name of the putty, Green Stuff. Once it sets, it turns into a resin type stuff that you can spray. Too much water on the brush now. Yeah, it's still called Green Stuff. Green Stuff Modelling Putty is the one you're looking for. As opposed to liquid green, which is the one you get in little jars that you can use with a paintbrush. You can make things like rocks and things. You can make... Sky's the limit, to be honest. Oh, speaking of it, while I've got you here, Blaze, ever thought of starting up a paranormal investigation group? And I don't mean like the jump scare things that we see on TV, like Most Haunted and Ghost Adventures being the top two. I mean, proper sitting there, being boring, recording it on video camera, 9 times out of 10, jack squat happening. Because I've been thinking about getting back into the whole ghost hunting thing. I can't get the stuff off my sisters, they've sold it. So we would be starting from scratch. And I will not be using phone apps because... I'm sorry, they're not accurate. They're just designed to pump out random words on prompt. And I mean random words. And they love the things like demon and evil and hell are the most top 3 words to pump out of them for no reason whatsoever. You'd actually be surprised. I mean, my friend Chris has since moved over to Transylvania to go restart his life post-Brexit. He's had enough of the nonsense that is the UK, and I can't say I blame him. Country's a tinderbox right now. I still wouldn't use Necomity either, to be honest. Just my experience of the phone apps. I mean, what? I've had it sitting here with me, next to me on the computer desk. Now, yes, I know my house is haunted. I also know by what. And it is certainly not a demon. And it certainly doesn't like using EVP or spirit boxes. And I don't blame it on the spirit boxes. They're bloody awful things. But it's definitely not a demon from hell that wants to kill you. It's a poltergeist that likes to move completely random stuff to completely random locations. But is otherwise completely harmless. Or it also likes to play with the light switch in the attic. That's about it. And no, I don't want any paranormal groups coming to my house, thank you. Well, not at the moment anyway. Maybe at a later date when I've decluttered a bit and have a livable house to live in, then I'll consider it. But I can't tell you when this poltergeist is going to be active. Because like with all hauntings, it's active when it wants to be. And we know it plays with the light switch up in the attic because nobody goes up there. And you can see when the light's on through these little slats on the outside edges of the roof, which you can see from the bed in the master bedroom. And we were just like sleeping there one night. No one had been up there for months. The light had been turned off. And then suddenly the light just randomly turns on. And it's not a smart light either. It's an old-fashioned, boring light. And we have no idea when it's going to do it, but the only time we notice when it has been messing about, our electricity goes up. It also likes to move random things in the kitchen occasionally. But other than that, I wouldn't say it was anything sinister, but according to Necrometer, the app for the phone, it's an evil demon that wants to kill us. By what? Turning on some light switches. Turning on some light switches and moving some random items from one end of the kitchen to the other. Or maybe the occasional loud noise for no reason whatsoever. Other than that, doesn't do anything. It's not even scary. If anything, it's inconveniently annoying. But when you live where I've lived for most of my life, ghost things are normal. Not scary, just normal. I live in an area that was used for the D-Day landings. And we've got a lot of hauntings in regard to that too. But again, specific events seem to kick that off. You know, like certain weathers, certain days with certain weather conditions. Now it's possible that those weather conditions set off something else that we might be perceiving as hauntings that might just be random, I don't know, electronic phenomena. So I do expect, if I start a paranormal team, that there's got to be some level of skepticism to it to enable proper scientific debunking. Oh yes, that's another thing it likes to do. Steal random clothing. We did find that eventually, by the way, Blaze. In the attic. This is what we've learnt now. When items go missing, they appear in the attic. And there's no access to animals up there. And I'm pretty sure if we had rodent problems with things living in, say, the wall cavities, the cats would be going completely crazy. The only things I've heard in this house have been death watch beetles, and I've since hired an army of large brown house spiders to deal with them. And by hired, I mean purposefully catching them and putting them into air vents so that they get into those wall cavities. Yep. Our first blame used to be the dog, if you remember, because he used to like bringing me random objects, but he grew out of that very quickly. And I'm pretty sure the dog wasn't able to jump up into the attic mysteriously. The giant you mean my magpies? That magpie used to knock on my window because I rescued him when he was a baby. He decided I was a friendly human. Unfortunately, he would also knock on next door's window, and they're not so friendly towards magpies. They consider them pests. Although at 6 o'clock in the morning, having a magpie knock on your bathroom window is not the best experience to wake up to. So I can understand their annoyance too. I'm only rough base coating him at the moment to get black on him. Although I'm still getting more on my hands than I am on the model. Is it only showing the kick one on my live stream? I wonder if I need to fix my overlay. I'll be stopping in a bit to do my tea. Probably be back on tomorrow at some point. Oh, that wasn't a crow, that was a raven. And he's still about. Yes, contrary to popular belief, we do actually have ravens down here. Apparently they only exist in the northeast of the country. Yeah, Balderdash. They've got them on the Isles of Man. They've spread down to the southwest as well. A bit like how where I live has pockets of endangered or seemingly extinct creatures, and then I hear in the news, oh, we found this creature in Scotland and we thought it was previously extinct, at which point I'm like, hang on a minute. Do you guys even bother to check the remote places of the UK before declaring them extinct? Where I live is a very strange pocket environment, and they're building all over it, so we're losing the environment that these endangered species have been finding as a haven. Hopefully I'm not wobbling the camera too much. So again, folks, I hate to beg. If you can't donate to Elm Wildlife, can you please share the GoFundMe link between your friends and contacts? Help get the word out there and hopefully maybe get help with people that can donate to it donating. Every share helps as much as a donation in many regards. I'm building... Oh, my building where my flat is current under lockdown. Okay, why are you under lockdown over there? And I keep telling you to move away from that area because you're in one of the areas that gets all the viruses first. Why I like living out in rural nowhere. Oh, and as if on the queue. Thank you, Botrix. Right. Someone climbed on the roof. So are they still up there? I mean, if someone's that desperate to get up there, they must be feeling that there's no light at the end of the tunnel. Which I have to admit, our government is driving people too. And I think that's on purpose too, and I don't think that's a conspiracy. It's just blatantly what's going on in front of my eyes. Let's stick this guy as he dries. Stick him on a toolbox. I don't mind paint getting way more than I actually paint on the model.
Or you.
I shall be right back. I love that I'm still seeing myself paint while I was away on my... Be right back to get some new clean painting water. Alrighty, high elves, let's see what we can do to fix you up. Need to get that TT Combat Pearlescent White, I think. That is so brilliantly white, it's scary. Right. Hey! Stand up. Right. No oil, that's a wash. Seraphim Sepia, also a wash, which I'll need later. What colour's this? Xandri Dust, no. Rakath Flesh, no. Earthshaker, no. Dark blue, sort of nightshady colour. Right. So, electric blue, if I can get it to open. Ew. Dread white. Where's my pokey pin? Right. That brush can go back in there now. So, right, I need to run and sort out my kitchen for tomorrow as housing's coming. Okay. And good luck with housing tomorrow. Hmm. I have to keep an eye on the weather. I'm hearing thunder in the background. Nice broken guy. Do your helmet while I've got you out. We'll get around to fixing his sword again. So I admit these guys remind me a little bit of the King's Guard here in the UK. Most of them are okay. Some of them have had trouble with their helmets though. I'm getting air bubbles out of my brush for some reason. Bye for now, Blaze.
Good stuff. stuff out.
Helmet's retouched up. Oh man. Pretty bits, come here. Broken guy, he's got a frilly bit. And apparently no base again. Stop going on strike. You've... What's going on behind me?
Kitty cat things.
I'm guessing it's kitty cat chaos.
We won't let me walk past until I stroked her because she got jealous of me stroking soot.
Oh, for the love of... Kitty cat politics.
See, there. Now Meep's now in here. I know exactly she's screaming.
Hello, nuisance puss puss. What are you up to?
That.
Right, if you see a big black cat jump across the screen in a minute, folks, it's me.
Man, they've got some food. Right, this is the break.
Now, and again, for those wondering, the music is by MFCC. And yeah, I need to get in and fix my bot tricks. MFCC do music that is non-copyright, non-royalty. All they ask is for your, if you use them, to give them credit, and if you can, join their Patreon. No one else has got any sashes. Actually, I'll use the smaller one to paint it on. That one's you with gold, so who's got that? Fix the lines. Take my dry brush. That's not a dry brush. with the itchy nose again. This time somewhere else where I haven't scratched it with an emery board. Much smaller than those two. Where did I just put it? Oh, I guess we're using that one then. Hey, get back in your base. Wonder where my off-white went. Oh, delivery. New paintbrushes. I'll be stopping around 6 o'clock UK time because I need my food and I need a break and I just need time to relax. Plus, I think I've been streaming for a while anyway at this point. If any of you Kicklot have someone you want me to raid to, just let me know. I'll be raiding in about 25 minutes, give or take. As for those of you on YouTube, go check out Beardo Gets Scared. I promise you won't regret it. So glad I'm still just base coating these. Now I'm getting air bubbles. How do I keep getting air bubbles in my paintbrush? Trying to paint their hair and it keeps giving me bubbles for hair. It's the High Elves in Warhammer are known for their golden blonde hair. So I'll probably have to make a metallic wash down, like a gold for them. Oh, air bubbles again. Go away, you're just spoiling my detail. Be gone. But of course it's to bleed over into the blue now. Oh, I have to repaint him later. Where's Broken Sword guy? No, he's there. No, that's not Broken Sword guy. Where have you gone? The banner carrier, that much. Ah, there he is. Never mind. So I've done him. So I'll make sure he gets his hair done too. Seems I can paint it while the sword isn't there. You can go there and dry now before any more bleed overs happen. Way too regular. Yeah. Here with the air bubbles again. It's the next phase of the red cloak's done. Ooh, that one's got some. Okay, that can get resprayed.
Don't forget you got new ones there as well.
Oh, there it is. That's why I can't find it.
Dry brushing it?
Mm-hmm. two rusty ones he wanted. I'll bring a lot more to weather those. I need to dry for now. My brushes need to dry because they're getting air bubbles and everything.
10 to 6, so it'll probably be a good time.
And all a good wash out later. Oh, I've got neck ache from wearing that. Oh,
But
amazing.
you're enjoying it at the same time because it's helping you, aren't you?
Oh, that's Kolinsky. Oh no, they're Wolfed. So it's the same company, just in different colour.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah?
Yeah, it's fine.
Nice
As
brushes.
long as
So,
it's got that one.
no, the number 2 is there.
Okay, so I'm just going to have a look here on Kick, see who I can raid. We have raid functions, don't we? Channel does. Okay, so how do we? Google. So here we are learning stuff as I go. What's the command for it? Okay, so go to my help center so I can get my rights. To raid on create a dashboard. Oh. Okay, so let's go find my creator dashboard. stop my Spotify because I am going to now disappear. I'm going to send you over to the person that I'm going to be hosting, which is Shamey. And as for those of you on YouTube, I'll be back tomorrow because we still don't have Raid on YouTube. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm definitely gonna have to get you a mat. Aren't I? A2 or A3?
A2 would probably fit the desk.
Right. I found a self-healing one. £23.
And I said all of that with my mic off because I turned mic off because Ojin was saying stuff. So, I will see you tomorrow, probably. Maybe. Don't know yet. Depends how I'm feeling because I've not been well lately. Depends on the weather. And I might need to give my back a break because painting has me hunched over so much to get all to the detail that it actually hurts my back. So, I may take a break tomorrow. Be back Wednesday. If not, just keep an eye on YouTube and Kick for me popping up as I try and build my communities over here. Weekends I'll be streaming on Twitch, playing Baldur's Gate 3 or other games I fancy playing that particular day. I shall see you soon. Those of you on Kick, I'm going to be raiding over to Isami. So, yeah, give me a minute while I learn to raid. So, I shall see you all soon.